It has become clear to me that if I'm having to fight internal battles, I cannot be the best option in that election.
This is a huge shift. He was party leader for 11 years. He was prime minister for 9. He was elected 3 times, Martha, but the political writing was on the wall when the Conservative Party took a 20-point lead over the Liberal Party in the upcoming elections.
Well, I think what's fascinating about this is looking at what I think broadly you can say is the end of the Obama era here at home and also in international politics, and the rebirth again here of the Trump era and the kind of pressure that we're seeing in other countries for more conservative movement. You've got 27 countries in the EU that have moved to the right. Here at home, 90% of counties moved to the right. And when you think about Trudeau, you think about him, the blockade, the truckers' blockade against the vaccine mandates in Canada. You think about his constant push for climate change while housing prices were rising and inflation was rising in Canada, being out of touch essentially with what was on people's minds and what was concerning Canadians. And so he's paying the price for that. I think we're seeing a lot of foreign leaders pay the price for that. There is this Pierre Poilievre, who is likely, he's sort of called the Canadian Trump. And it's going to be very interesting to see if there's support for him and if President Trump has sort of a more kindred spirit north of the border.
Yeah, and Emily, it's funny because, you think about recent history and Trudeau goes down to Mar-a-Lago. Trump takes this swipe and talks about Canada being the 51st state and he's welcome to be the governor. And then Trudeau kind of bit back in maybe a little bit of hubristic way. Watch this.
The United States voted for a second time to not elect its first woman president. Everywhere, women's rights and women's progress is under attack, overtly and subtly. But I want you to know that I am, and always will be, a proud feminist.
I mean, I guess he'll be a proud feminist from the sidelines.
Yeah, exactly, from his unemployed couch. Look, I think the reality is that he sort of sailed into office